5.AA is all about graphing absolute value functions. This section itself, which is why it has an A on it, is broken into two parts. The first part is dealing with vertical shifts, which is going to be the up and down direction. Tomorrow we're going to look at horizontal shifts, which would be left and right. But the first step to graphing any absolute value function is being able to graph what we call the parent function. This is done by memorizing the 3 points that make up the graph. The 3 points are at 0, 0, which is your center, so put that point there, and then 1 over 1 up, and then 1 back and 1 up. And pretty much what you get from that is the shape of a V, so you draw a straight line through that side, and you draw a straight line through that side, and that is the graph of an absolute value function. So again, because there's nothing here, it starts at 0, 0. From that 0, 0, 1 over 1 up, 1 back, 1 up. That gives you the V that you need, and then you go from there. The shift itself is made similar to what we did in our linear graphs that we already seen. What we remember, if you did that when we graphed this over the last few weeks, is that this number told us to go 2 down because it's negative, that this number told us to go 5 up because it's positive, and that this number told us to go 6 down. And you want to write that down because it is negative. Again, negative 6 meant 6 down, positive 5 meant 5 up, negative 2 meant 2 down, and so on. So what we learned in that is going to be the same thing we're going to apply today, which is in looking at this graph and recognizing that this number here tells us to go 3 up. And so what we do is we start from 0, 0, we go 3 up, 1, 2, 3, and we put our dot. That would be our 0, 0 dot. And again, memorizing the 3 points, we go 1 over 1 up, 1 back, 1 up, and we draw the V for the region. And that's it. That would be the graph of absolute value of x plus 3 because it goes 3 up. And that's all. Alright. Y equals absolute value of x minus 4. Again, looking at this tells us to go 4 down. So what we do is we start at 0, 0, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. We put our point, and then we get the 2 points from there. So go over 1, up 1, then back 1, up 1. And again, draw your V to the edge of both of those sides. And that is it. Last one, absolute value of x minus 6, again means identify this number here that's on the outside. This tells us to go 6 down, so we start here and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your dot on the 6 dot down. And again, 1 over 1 up, 1 back, 1 up, and then draw your V to the edge of the region like we've been doing. Alright, so go ahead and go to your Math Excel and get some practice on that. I'll be probably having you shut down a little bit to go to the paper because again you can't really graph using computers. But again, go to your Math Excel, get that done, or start getting some practice on that, and then we'll get to the review. Remember that our test is this Friday. So other than that, good luck.